appointment?
Yeah, I think from an overall situation, it went from us maybe the last light really went out at Brentford. I think we needed to get a positive result there. We played okay up until that without getting the results, but we needed a positive result at Brentford, didn't get it, and obviously you know how last week went. So yeah, listen, we were teetering on the edge and obviously being put to bed. I think yet again this season can be epitomised in terms of the game today. First half, and possibly Eddie will say his team were lethargic or not up to it. I will say that we were really good. We created some incredible chances, and the goals changed the manner of the game. And I should imagine, as similar as Vinny was last week, being 2-0 up at half time, I should imagine Eddie was the same going in at half time. On level terms, we need to put teams to bed when we play that well. We move the ball around. We were sharp. We had a game, by the way, on Wednesday night at Old Trafford. So that's what it was. Our squad has been stretched as well. We didn't make a change, and I thought they were outstanding. But towards the end of the half, the equaliser yet again is a poor goal from our point of view. Two centre halves need to see a run out, and obviously a world class striker tucks it away, and you come in at half time, and then second half really is how it's been. Physically they up the tempo, they turn the heat on us, and the goals we concede are really poor. From a leadership point of view, yet again we go 2-1 down, we go 3, 4 and 5 really quickly, which has happened too many times. I think when you look at the team sheet, and yeah, Arblaster is our captain, and he deserves it. Off the back of that, there's not a lot of players really that have got any experience or any leadership skills, and I think you need those skills and those leadership abilities when you're coming away from home in the Premier League, in the position that we're in at a place like this. So yeah, that's us. Defensive frailties, leadership problems, availability. Obviously a lot of experience and a lot of players are in Sheffield or the north of England that we can't call upon. So that's been another issue today that's part of it. And I would say I would say yet again a couple of things at the end. Bruno's push on, and I am sticking up for my football club. Bruno's push on Ben Berendiers in the lead up to the goal. He just pushes him. Ben just should go down, should fall down on the floor, and possibly gets a free kick, and then the penalty at the end gets overturned. Scratching my head. The boy gets the ball first and then comes charging into the back, and then obviously the one of the best parts of the football club, and the most consistent part has been our supporters, who are amazing yet again. Stayed there. They've had to put up with a lot this season. It's been a real painful season. We are where we are. The game wasn't decided today. It was decided over numerous games of a Premier League campaign. They have walked out at times because I would, and rightly so, because of the defeats we've suffered and the big defeats. Whether they walked out because they didn't want to watch or they had any reason, I fully respect that. But as they were on Wednesday night, Dan, and as they were today, and as they were for the majority of the season, they've had to put up with arguably a real poor season, and their support was consistent, and I thank them for it. And speaking to the players afterwards, I talked about how we must repay those supporters week in, week out with so much better than what we've offered this year.
Yeah.